First sights of San Juan. Booth set up. Lots of jewelry out here.
Yeah. Oh, painted hats.
Yeah. Mortar and pestles. Well, they're not.
More jewelry. Is alcohol going to be okay for you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yes. We have non-alcoholic options, just in case. Alcohol, everyone? Oh, you're in Puerto Rico. That's true. As long as you can provide the rum, everything's fine. Yeah. We're going to be starting off with a chocolate martini and with Puerto Rican chocolate. Oh yeah. And it is a sights and bites, so we're starting off small, but we are going to have a heavy dish just to make sure that you guys aren't hungry. It's not a Puerto Rican food tour if you guys are still hungry by the end of it. So hopefully that's not the case. Awesome. Then I'm going to go ahead and text our partner restaurants of our arrival, our lack of dietary restrictions, and we should be on our way. Then I can give you guys an actual introduction, actually in the city of Old San Juan, not here. This doesn't really count. It's more chaotic down here. Okay, awesome. All right, then excuse me. Oh, my name is Gita. Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Gia Spoon. Yeah. That's usually how my coworkers have me on their contacts.
Yeah.
Gia Spoon.
Yeah. Oh well. There's more. Oh, with little ones, at least.
Yeah, little chicks. Oh, staircase too. Oh, it is too. Yeah, it's a heart. Whoa, that's a big tree.
They're the original 300-year-old cobblestone.
Yeah, that's in the
They're a
video.
little wonky.
Beautiful.
For 300 years? Yeah. Another. Lots of jewelry here, handmade jewelry.
Tangerines are expensive.
All right, guys.
Good.
Nice shade, right? The city of Old San Juan was built seeking true north using a magnetic compass. So it didn't exactly work out for them. The city slanted towards the northwest by 15 degrees, meaning that, well, because of that happy accident, one side of the street will have shade and the other one is always sunny. It's like a 5-degree temperature drop once you actually get into the shade, and you can really feel it. I mean, I felt it from going all the way over there to here. And so what they knew for a fact is that this place gets hot. So they make sure to build the streets appropriately in order for breeze to flow within the city, of course. So you're going to feel that specifically in the street that we're going towards, which is San Francisco Street. It's the main entrance of the city of San Juan, and we're already at the main entrance and exit of it, which is Plaza Colón. And first, you have booked a Puerto Rican food tour in Puerto Rico. Is it everyone's first time here by any chance? Yes.
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 Yes, I see no. I see no. Okay, cool. Then pop quiz for you guys. What foods do you associate with Puerto Rican culture? Everyone can answer if you guys have an idea.
Mofongo.
Mofongo. Mofongo. Coffee. Coffee. Amazing. I'm gonna have one of those. Huh?
Is there good chocolate?
Yes, there is good chocolate. Actually, it's where we're headed now. Anything else? Maybe rice and beans,
Yeah,
pork.
I don't know what they're called. They're like little triangles, deep fried something or other.
Empanada.
Yes.
Empanada. Empanadilla.
You did? Then you know.
So we are associated with various amounts of dishes like plantains. We're associated with pork, chicken, beef to some extent, rice, beans, and all of that. But truthfully, most of the ingredients that are part of our cuisine aren't actually native to the island of Puerto Rico. They've all been adopted from different parts of the world and kind of made ours, with one main ingredient which is native to the island of Puerto Rico. It's called sofrito. Have you guys heard of sofrito? Sofrito is like a mixture of different spices. It's 7 in total. 2 of those are European contributions, which are onions and garlic. Can't live without them. We start off with wild coriander, also known as culantro, cilantro, sweet chili pepper, capsicum, and anato. The most important one, honestly. It's what has all these health benefits. It's like a reddish tree seed that simmers in an oil. After it releases all of its properties, you kind of straighten them out. And pop all of these into a magic bullet. It's like the 21st century, guys. Hit the button, and with just a small spoonful, no pun intended. Hello. It cracks me up every time. Oh, that's one of our most annoying aborted birds who gave us a little present right now.
Thank you for sharing that.
They're called changos. Chango means like whiny, and you'll hopefully you don't have to hear it, but if you do, you'll know it's them. Like when they do their little caw thing. Have a little bit of taste of that. And so we are starting off with that chocolate bar. And you guys are having that chocolate martini. You're also having some ham, Puerto Rican ham to be exact, jamon serrano croquettes, with a heavy cream and onion filling on the inside, topped with manchego cheese. Now, you guys get 2 per person. I'm going to tell you more about it once we sat down under the AC. And but basically, you are encouraged, not obliged, to put chocolate on top of those croquettes and have like a sweet and savory feeling to it. So this is what I always suggest. People always look at me weird, but I use one with chocolate. If you don't like it, you have one that doesn't have chocolate, and you try both, one with and one without chocolate. That's what I like to do.
Okay.
And without further ado, though, let's walk towards the plaza. There's a little map I want to show you guys, but we're super close to our first restaurant.
It's a very small group, which is nice. You're not like 30 feet back.
I love the colors.
Yeah.
It's very like Caribbean. It looks like Caribbean Europe.
Latin.
Pardon?
Latin. Looks like a Latin or.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Are you gonna look that way?
What's that?
Miss the statue.
Me too.
The map.
down south, crossing the harbor, so all the way over here. And Copacabana, you can see it from all the way over, crossing your ship. By 1509, they realized they made a huge mistake. For starters, it was too far inland, couldn't see incoming attacks from the northern coast. Lots of diseases that the Spanish brought started spreading in that area as well, like measles and smallpox. And the natives, the Tainos, started rebelling against the Europeans. They realized that they were being enslaved and massacred. And so unfortunately, there is no Taino lineage anymore, at least here in Puerto Rico. It was completely eradicated. We have bits and pieces of their history, but there was a culture that was so rich in practices that we have bits and pieces of their language, their mythology, their ways of moving around the entire island of Puerto Rico. But they were here for centuries, way before the Europeans even thought of arriving towards here. Pero nada. I'm not sure how you guys are feeling, but I'm feeling super hot. I would love some AC. So let's make our way towards San Francisco Street and head towards Chocobar, Chocolate Fuerte. Spoon is a local-owned company. We're really, really small. We're no more than 10 people, including the two founders, Paulina and Gustavo. We're all locals, and we partner ourselves with restaurants that either are local-owned businesses, source their ingredients locally, or are in historical landmarks, or have provided like imported historical content to like the culture of Puerto Rico. And so thank you.
Someone's hond is leaking. Accidente, probably.
Pardon?
Oh, no. Well, I just thought if it was running all the way downhill, maybe it's an accident that's holding everyone up, but it's not.
She's walking us on the shade side.
Yeah.
Maritime Museum.
Maritime? Oh, yeah.
Where did I find what?
Tattoo. Closed. I'm assuming that's a church of some sort.
Drink. I don't like martinis.
This is the chocolate martini.
It's not a martini, but it doesn't taste like a martini.
No, just chocolate.
It's like a milkshake.
Milkshake. Of course it does. They'll get your hand.
It's a chocolate milkshake. That's exactly what it is. Did you try some?
Yeah. So good.
Nothing,
So good.
nothing like Puerto Rican food during the holidays.
Definitely delicious.
Okay.
That's good, right?
This Okay, with chocolate.
Just gonna grab that little piece.
Good way to know if you like it.
I'm not a fan of chocolate, so I don't want to put it on mine.
I'm a lover of chocolate, so it works out. But he doesn't
That's
eat
not bad
all.
though.
It was good with the chocolate.
It's a very mild chocolate sauce.
It's like a casino.
You want one? Soak it in chocolate?
Interesting combo with chocolate.
It's delicious with chocolate.
I still prefer it without, but it's not bad.
The silence at the table tells me something's good. Something has.
Yeah.
What do you call this again?
Croqueta.
Huh?
Croqueta. So there's a reason why we love chocolate, why we love chocolate cortez, and why being a historical chocolate and all, we still consider him a really huge important factor of Puerto Rican culture. You see inside these chocolate bars, he would include these storybook cards. From afar, you can see a little room over there, but they're like having a reunion or something. So I don't want to interrupt, but there's like a fairy tale story, little stories. Okay, think the Cracker Jack popcorn that has like a little paper, piece of paper. We'll imagine something a little bigger, maybe like the size of half of this chocolate bar, with like a little story for you to read. You see, in the 1900s, education was very inaccessible here in Puerto Rico. And a lot of people advise you. Is that a word?
Go ahead.
She said this was an old nuns convent where they took a vow of silence, and the only time that they broke that silence was for when the military
To pretend,
British Army was trying to invade. And
They pretended to be soldiers with torches and chanting and
Yeah, and they actually warded off the army.
yeah.
Alright, you guys, welcome to the Convent Hotel. And in case anyone wants to use the restrooms, just so you have a visual image, it's these. The code is 1651. And open.
Yeah. It is.
So I think out of everywhere, Puerto Rico the best. It's more my vibe.
With the compact streets, the smell of garbage.
Well, it is, yeah, well,
Those are calla lilies, right?
those are orchids.
Oh, orchids, sorry. I knew it was one of them, something like that.
Anything with Saint Germain in it makes it good, right? Short people to the chairs.
Okay. Yeah, we're short. Here, maybe?
Are we able to sit here?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sit together.
Okay, thank you.
I'm enjoying her plants. Oh, those are some nice up on top there in the
Pathos?
yeah, the pathos. I couldn't think of their name for a second. We got our mojitos, watermelon.
That's good. Maybe be okay?
It's okay. It's usually pretty quick. Here. Feel it. Piece of stuff, piece of mint.
The bacalaitos, the one with fried hot fish and slices.
So they have hot bites.
And here I got to nerd out about one of my favorite topics, which is my little baby rum. This rum. So, ooh, it's the one you guys are having in your mouth.
Four
When you
plates
say bacalao, it's hot fish. When you say bacalaito, it's a little hot fish.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, yours looks nice and crispy.
Buen provecho. It's a classic Puerto Rican street food. I will be eating this at the beach. Mojito in one hand, bacalaito in another. And it's really funny that bacalaito is like a little codfish when people It's a classic Puerto Rican street over who gets to make the biggest bacalaito. So you see like 7 food trucks that say, the biggest bacalaito here. And it's like huge bacalaito. And you're like, eating it on.
And it's very thick.
The beef is either empanadilla, usually seafood empanadilla, which is like an empanada, and bacalaito, pincho, which is like a chicken skewer, with barbecue sauce. But you always get these from the most sketchiest places. Blue part in the middle of nowhere, no infection. It's the best bacalaito, the best chicken skewer you're ever gonna have. Never miss it.
Like a fish chip. I just didn't think she'd take so long. So anyway, thanks, Robert. I'll see you soon. No, I'm not done with you.
Timber and blues.
I like it. You gotta be dying.
I am.
All of us.
This street. I want to welcome you guys to the residential streets of Old San Juan. We passed by Calle Luna. We passed through Calle Luna. Now we're in the Sun Street, Calle Sol, and at the end of the street is the White House of Old San Juan. It's the Casablanca Museum. She is gonna get the parking fine of a lifetime. Yeah, that's correct. Bueno, that's up to her. Basically, at the very end of the street is one of the statement, so I cannot judge her too much. All right, let's move all the way over there.
First she hops a curb, then crushes someone.
You see everything here. I did warn you guys. So this street is gonna have a few holes. What works like a charm is for you guys to raise your hand and yell "hole." So I'm just gonna try my best to warn you guys, but I appreciate the extra set of eyes just in case. They're gonna be the most gorgeous houses and churches you're gonna see. It's so beautiful. I love the city. It's so. They have the original checkered tiles, black and white tiles.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like residential? That's correct. One block up from us is the party zone of Old San Juan called St. Sebastian Street. Smells good. Like a restaurant.
So close by. It's wonderful.
See, that's why I heard you guys not to feel like discouraged. It has like a lot of walking for the
That's
pre-sport.
yeah.
And afterwards, everything is super close by. Watch your step here. There's a big hole. I've been a victim to it several times, on and off the clock. Okay, we can stop here for a second. Now this is some free space. Nobody can park here. Technically, they weren't supposed to park there. So, as I was saying before that lady rudely interrupted me, at the very end of this street is one of the first 9 structures ever established in the city of San Juan that used to be the one and only Juan Ponce de Leon's house, although he never got to live in it. You may know him as Mr. Fountain of Youth, perhaps, the man that went to St. Augustine seeking immortality and unfortunately died of a poisonous arrow, or so they say. It's also highly debated amongst historians. The point is, it's a beautiful structure, one of the first 9, a beautiful, beautiful museum as well. It has an amazing garden with it's also like a house garden, un huerto casero for
Like a greenhouse?
here in Osa.
Like a greenhouse?
Yes, and they like grow mangoes, guava, spices, different types of like plants. It's 100% free to visit. So you just it's at the very end of St. Sebastian Street, which is the party zone of Old San Juan. Of course, we're seeing the back of it here. It's a huge building, but it's gorgeous. Very underrated. Kind of like a hidden gem place that not a lot of people know of, but it's there. And aside from that, I mentioned St. Sebastian. It's the party zone of Old San Juan. This is where we all go over to party on a Saturday, or specifically on that 3rd week of January when we culminate our holiday season. And from Thursday to Sunday, the entire city of San Juan shuts down. No cars are allowed, nothing like this, nothing like that lady over there. It's the only 4 days where public transportation is accessible island-wide, and everyone's on their way over to St. Sebastian. In Plaza de Armas, the plaza we just were at, there's like big stages on all of them. Even Plaza Colón, the first one we saw on our way towards our first restaurant. And basically like a little Puerto Rican music festival, think like a mini Coachella. So we, at 7:45, I have to run over to the Plaza de Armas, the Military Arms Square, because Bad Bunny is playing over there. Then I have to run over to the Totem Pole, the Quincentennial Plaza, because Anita Nazario is going to play at 8, and something along the lines of that. So basically, it's the biggest cultural festival in Puerto Rico, so make note of it. I don't see anyone taking notes. You guys have to come back. It's basically the most amount of food you're going to see around the city. of drinks, coffee shops selling cold brew with like beer, and clothing stores with happy hours. I kid you guys not. I wish I was joking. And it starts from all the way over to like 9 a.m. to, well, 9 a.m. the next day, and they repeat for 4 days of that entire weekend. So see, it takes us 3.5 hours to get to the farthest point of the island, and over to Cabo Rojo. And those people are on their way to San Juan, 3.5 hours just to make it to this festival. People stay nearby. Public transportation is like $5 a taxi, and everyone's like, so it's awesome. Now for our third partner restaurant, it's right around the corner. It's over here in Davendura. There is AC, so we will be sitting. Pero just like any Puerto Rican joint, it will be a bit crowded. I think, hopefully there's not a line. Pero this restaurant is so famous. It's like the only restaurant that you would Google and it would like pop up, like Google Creole food, best Puerto Rican restaurant. This one's gonna pop up in the city. And it's the only one I would allow you to use Google search for.
So I don't remember what they call it, but it's like shredded pork with rice and like at least beans and something, a little stew. And then they have like a mayo ketchup sauce and a really nice hot sauce and a cilantro sauce. And they're all made house-made here at the restaurant. Very good, very good.
And he's a flirt, so when he was in the hospital, he like
And we got some kind of juice. I don't know what the flavor is. Yeah, it's kind of a mix between guava
And a mango, maybe?
yeah. I will have the hot sauce and the mayo again, please.
I love it. See, for this stop, I can't watch you guys eat. I have to eat a plate too. It's really good. Can we get plants at some point? Plantains? No. You know, this is the last like food stop I see. Yeah, you're getting dessert. We're going to Señor Paleta, so it's like a Puerto Rican gelato store. It's the first established in the city of San Juan. It's like a little grab and go, I'll do a conclusion, and then we can head on back to the show.
this is gonna be my first stop there.
Tan lindo los tres.
We are at the smallest house in San Juan.
The narrowest, yeah. There should be some, it's probably all in Spanish though.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it's all in Spanish. $10 per person if you want to go inside. Oh babe, look at the little animals, wooden animals right there.
Glasses.
I know, but still cute.
Yeah.
Morning. Morning. Everything's made out of sand and resin.
The fumes down here are intense. Nice tie-dye for you. And there's a small, tall ship. Amazing Grace.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Good day. It's hot, but good day.
finally in the air conditioning. It was a really good day. It wasn't, it was humid out, but I'm glad it was overcast because the sun would have just scorched us. We went to 4 places. We'll tell you where, we'll put it down when the video comes up in that area. And then we kind of just souvenir shopped, and that's about it, eh? When we came back. So yeah, it was an excellent day. It was through Royal Caribbean, Sights and Bites tour. However, Gia, our tour guide, said it's like the Spoons Company or something, or the Spoons Excursion Group or something. And you can look them up online themselves. And they do numerous tours. Like if we book the same one again, they would just bring you to different spots. Brontosaurus when we came back, and Johnny got a new hat.
Yeah.
It's a nice one. And we got coffee, and a couple pieces of artwork. One of their masks that they
And
I got a necklace, and a tile with like some of the houses. It was all like original. The artist was in there actually doing the work, so that was pretty cool. Very busy on the streets. We didn't get to have our pina colada. We ran out of time because the lineups are
atrocious.
longer, and the stores don't open till like 10.
Yeah, something like that.
So that's fine. Next time we'll have our mofongo and pina coladas, because I'm definitely coming back to Puerto Rico.
We got some local dishes. It wasn't, like the plain old Jane we would get back home. Like we got the.
I found it very authentic.
What were they called? Croquettes?
Croquettes, yeah.
They were good.
With the chocolate sauce, because they put chocolate on everything here.
And then we had. What was the next one?
Was it the pork and rice and salsa?
No, that was the third one.
That was good too. Oh, the fish cakes.
Yes,
the
fish cakes were really good.
Yeah. We had a mojito there, a watermelon mojito.
Yeah.
And then from there we had our. It was kind of like mofongo deconstructed. And then they had a fruit juice with that.
Yeah.
And then our final stop was a senior. I can't remember the name of it. It's in the well, you guys have seen it already, but it's the gelato and sorbet popsicle place.
Yeah, exactly.
And what kind did you have?
I had the mango and fresa.
Nice. And I had Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah.
So next time I think I'll get a fruit one. It might be like a lemon one or something. It might be more refreshing. And yeah, so we didn't get to see any of the forts up close and personal today. We'll definitely get back here soon. All right, we're going to
Lie down.
get changed, get out of our sticky clothes, drink water, and go from there.
You know, the non-existent.
Join dinner under the stars.
Watching Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, I found that on the floor. Yeah, it's Beetlejuice. Don't ever say that name. Not ever. Beetlejuice.
Johnny's fun plate for tonight.
You say that name 3 times really bad stuff is gonna happen.
And my smorgasbord.
You were just standing? Yeah, I understand that you're crazy.